After summoning all his courage, John finally asked his longtime crush, Linda, on a date. For months, he had been completely infatuated with her, so much so that he believed every minute spent scrolling through her Instagram had prepared him for this moment. However, when he took the plunge, her response was simply, "Can we just be friends?" And that was that. In contrast, Ryan pursued his interest, Carol, with a more measured approach. Instead of obsessively fixating on her every day, he confidently approached her with a sincere compliment. His genuine demeanor left a lasting impression, and soon enough, Carol found herself drawn to him in return. Before moving forward, it's important to understand what is meant by being friend-zoned. In many cases, this term describes a situation where a girl rejects a romantic advance by suggesting a platonic relationship instead. Often she might feel that an outright refusal is too harsh, or that she isn't ready to say no directly. Occasionally she might truly value the friendship, but more often than not, it's simply a way to avoid further romantic engagement. If you can honestly ask yourself, why am I in the friend zone? What kind of man do I need to be? What do I need to do to become the kind of guy she would date or be intimate with? Then you've already taken the first step toward change. In fact, if you can answer those questions honestly, you might not even need to watch the rest of this video. I will share 4 ways to escape the friend zone, but the key is to engage in some critical self-reflection and be truthful with yourself about what you could improve. One major issue is that often girls don't reveal their true reasons for wanting to stay friends. Many guys end up in a situation where a girl gives them a vague excuse, even if it isn't entirely honest. You must understand that there is a certain type of guy who will never be friend-zoned, a guy who makes a strong, undeniable impression. Realize that the girl you're interested in may not be that kind of girl, even if she tells you otherwise. It might hurt to accept, but it's a truth that many experience. Often, the first move is to create some distance. Deep down, you know you're not satisfied with just being friends. Instead of constantly texting, arranging meetups, or sending memes for quick validation, redirect that energy towards self-improvement. Whether it means hitting the gym, exploring new hobbies, or building your confidence, use this time to become the best version of yourself. Taking a break for a week or two can shift the dynamic. Your absence might just make her realize what she's missing. In the end, whether you choose to disappear and focus on self-improvement or take another path, the key is to be honest with yourself about what you truly want. Accepting that you don't want to be just a friend is the first step toward making changes that can improve not only your chances with her, but also your overall well-being. Disappearing and working on yourself is crucial, but it's equally important to evolve your inner self. I learned this lesson the hard way. Despite distancing myself from a girl who friend-zoned me at the start of university, I initially kept my old, desperate mindset. When she reached out later, I responded with a lengthy, emotional message that revealed my lingering neediness. The truth is, you must shed that old identity and embrace a more confident, self-assured version of yourself. Updating your identity to no longer be needy is one of the greatest things you can do as a man to attract women. Not only to escape the friend zone, but also to become more appealing in general. Neediness is a repulsive trait in men. While some may argue that neediness in women can be attractive, when you are the one who's needy, it's just unattractive. I promise you, if you've watched this far, you might be as needy as I once was. I'm not saying this to insult you. Rather, I want you to understand that while love and relationships are fundamental needs, being needy about them is counterproductive. This transformation is key, not only for escaping the friend zone, but also for becoming inherently more attractive. After you've invested time in personal growth and distancing yourself, don't be afraid to express what you really want. If she contacts you, avoid the tired, "I've always liked you" line. Instead, adopt a confident tone and clearly state that you're interested in something more than friendship, whether it's a date or a deeper connection. This direct approach might feel intimidating, but clarity is essential when leaving behind a neutral, safe zone. Sometimes, even after your best efforts, she may continue treating you as just a friend. In that case, it's important to recognize that not every connection is meant to be romantic. Accept the outcome, learn from the experience, and move forward without bitterness. Holding on to someone who doesn't reciprocate your feelings only stunts your personal growth. In summary, freeing yourself from the friend zone involves these 4 steps. Take a step back and focus on yourself. Reinvent your identity to overcome neediness. Communicate your romantic interest clearly and, if necessary, learn to let go. The next time you see her, you'll exude a confidence that can transform the interaction entirely. It's time to invest in yourself, build a new body, and create a fresh, confident identity, because the change starts with you.